Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I did tell you in the video I've just uploaded about the behind the scenes October that I would talk about one of them that's actually come out. Runescape actually uploaded it onto YouTube, and it's about the new KBD, new dungeons, new drops. So I'm going to play a bit of the video and then I'm going to pause it and so on until I fully talked about this and everything about it. So here we go with the video, and I'll talk to you guys in a sec.
The King Black Dragon has undergone a makeover fit for his queen, and it's not just him either. With new KBD drops and a string of reworked dungeons, mod Alex R's been very busy. Haven't you, Alex?
The King Black Dragon content is one of the oldest pieces in our game. It's very popular with the players. With the recent release of the Queen Black Dragon, we felt it was time that he really needed to be brought in line because he's looking a little old. We reworked the NPC, made him look a lot more impressive, made him more befitting of his high combat level.
Okay there, so I'm just going to quickly pause it there, a bit of a bad pause spot there, but you saw just then what the KBD looked like before, and this picture is what the KBD looks like now. And they do a bit of a comparison later on in this video, but as you can see, if you might have saw a second ago there, you've got the two smaller heads here, and this big head in the middle, which looks kind of robotic to me. And they've definitely done all the outside bits around here, and they've made it look a bit more like dragon area, kind of living area, and it looks a bit cooler. And there's this little thing over here, which we don't know what it is yet, but it is revealed later on in this video, and this is just, I think this is where you'll teleport into from the wilderness. So yeah, and this, I don't know if that's actually the obelisk, they might have moved it closer, I don't know. But yep, that's pretty much what the dragon looks like in the outside, so let's carry on with this.
All in his stats. The animators have done an amazing job of really bringing him.
Okay, I'll quickly pause it there, because that's actually a perfect kind of screen to pause it on. As you can see there, the middle head looks really weird. It's got like a really big chin. Wow. He looks weird. So he's got like a weird middle head. Looks really fat as well. And these two smaller dragon heads either side. So it looks pretty chunky, doesn't it? It looks quite deadly. So let's carry on with this.
To life and given him so much more power and aggression than he ever had before.
We've reworked all the animations for the KBD, the walk, the idle, all the combat animations, even the death anim. So when you're fighting the KBD, things should look a lot more impressive. The guys had an interesting challenge, obviously, because the KBD has 3 heads and 4 legs and a tail and wings. So there's a lot of stuff to go in there, a lot of stuff to be animated. The control skeleton alone is very, very complicated piece of kit just to put enough controls in there to move those bones and those muscle groups around in an authentic, kind of realistic way. When you're looking to animate a dragon, it's not as if you can go outside and film a dragon running around and eating things. So you have to kind of look to other places for inspiration. So one of the areas we looked at was dinosaurs and dinosaur documentaries, because it has kind of roughly the same body shape and roughly the same kind of body mass and weight.
Apart from the NPC.
Okay guys, so I'll stop it there. We hear from that guy that this is actually quite a big update, because he says how hard this is to actually create on a computer with its 3 heads, its 4 legs, you know, its tail and its 2 wings. And he talks about how they're upgrading and, you know, updating how it walks, dies, attacks, all that kind of stuff to make it look a bit you know, newer and a bit cooler. And that's pretty cool that they're doing that, and I guess it will look more like a dragon. And as he said, it is quite hard to do, especially when there aren't dragons running around in the city where you can't just look at it and go, oh yeah, that's how a dragon moves. So you have to look, and he said he looked at dinosaur documentaries, so it should be an interesting look of the KBD. So yeah, let's carry on.
We've really overworked the environment as well, trying to give it a real atmosphere that it never had before. We've really tried to bring it to life with lava glows and give it a lot more height and overemphasise that aggressive nature that the NPC has, create a sense of danger and peril in the environment. We've given a visual rework to a bunch of the other
Okay, so before we carry on there, it's going on to the dungeons now, but it does actually go back to the King Black Dragon. He shows you what the fire looks like, and the fire to me looks pretty cool, but if you've got, I would say if you've got like epilepsy, so I'm pretty sure you'd have a fit. I'm sure that was flashing to me. It did look a lot more like fire though, especially on the screen now. You can see the fire, this lava here, and it looks pretty deadly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what I've seen of the King Black Dragon so far. But he gets on to talking now about the dungeons and what they look like, so here we go.
The dungeons as well, which will be going live at the same time. So you've got the Taverley dungeon, the Brimhaven dungeon, the Fremennik Slayer dungeon, and the Chaos tunnels as well. These are some of the oldest bits of content in the game, so we really wanted to make them look good. Players should definitely go and check them out as soon as they get the chance. The King Black Dragon boss fight.
Okay, so if you saw there, if I can just pull this back a tad. There we are. I thought that for the monsters, I thought they'd give them like an area that would suit to that kind of monster. And to me, it looks like the majority of the tunnels are the same, except for maybe a bit of rubble difference on the floor. Which I thought, oh, that's kind of a bit sad. I thought they would have had a different area. So if like bronze dragons, you might have bits of bronze everywhere, I don't know. Or for like the fire, what they call lava thingies. I don't know, but I thought they would just do for like things that have fire. I thought they had fire around the area, which, you know, it would have made it look better and suit the habitat of that monster. And they're also quite interested in these teleport things. They've kind of changed the teleport look now, except for it being this glowing thing, which I thought looked pretty decent. And they've changed it to some sort of white thing on the floor. Looks a bit magical, which I think looks pretty decent. And it's definitely bright, so you can tell where it is when you're looking around on your screen, except for it being a little glowing white thing that you can barely see. But anyways, guys, we'll carry on going. We're getting on to the... I think we'll go back onto KBD now, so here we go.
We really wanted to make them look good. Players should definitely go and check them out as soon as they get the chance. The King Black Dragon boss fight exists exactly the same way it was before. There's still the portal in the wilderness that's always been there. However, we've added a new entrance point by the wilderness wall near Edgeville. With risk comes reward, so players willing to chance going through the wilderness and fighting through all the tough NPCs and the PKers that are always there will receive a plus 10% combat damage boost when they're fighting the King Black Dragon himself.
Okay, so on the behind the scenes post, we heard about that, about the 10% extra damage that you would actually get if you went all the way through the wilderness. And we also seen there whereabouts the teleport from Edgeville is. So it looks like it's going to be a much easier access boss, and especially if they're adding very good drop tables, which they say more generous, which means it's going to be better than what it currently is, and it's pretty decent at the moment. You know, that means that this could be a pretty decent money-making method if you can just bank in Edgeville and literally walk 10 paces and be there back at KBD again. Obviously you don't get the 10% damage, but anyway, if they haven't increased the damage or defense of KBD, it's going to be just as easy to kill. And this could make KBD a new popular boss. You know, it'll be quicker to get to them Bandos, you don't need your kill count, and it's going to have good drops. So that's actually pretty cool. And obviously earlier, just before when I started playing this video again, you saw they fire warriors and the fire titan things. Well, I actually saw in the room there that there was fire around, but you know, it's alright having a bit of fire. It does match the monster a tiny bit, but I thought they would have made the room a bit more fiery and a bit more to that monster. But anyway, off that, we're on to KBD, so let's carry on talking about that.
Has changed is the drop table. The Dragon Kite Shield the players will have got from the Queen Black Dragon quest has got 2 new ornament kits. So there's a gold one and a spiky one to make it look a little bit more unique. And in a new twist, we've added Dragon Rider boots and gauntlets, which will offer the biggest prayer boost.
Okay, so if I pause it there, we see a bit more about the Dragon Shield. And to be honest, when I saw them ornament kits, I kind of laughed because I didn't even know there was an ornament kit. I thought, has he put it on yet? And then when he hovered over the kite shield and it said the OR at the end, I thought, I can't even notice the difference. So I think they're a bit of a waste. I think they're just going to be like 20k. They don't look particularly awesome. And then we get on to the real thing, and that is the gloves. Now, there's gloves and boots, the Dragon Rider boots and gloves, and to be honest, they look alright, to be honest. You know, together they give you 8, and on most of the attack bonuses, they have no minuses, they'll just give you magic and range. You know, there's actually no minuses on these. It's got pretty decent defense and stuff, because it's got 22, 21, 20, not bad. Some magic and range defense bonus, some summoning. Gives you 10 strength, which, you know, that's not bad. And it gives you 6 prayer. It's not that much, like a stole. I think it gives you like 10 or something. It's not much, but if you like prayer bonus, then you can have that. And I thought these give a bit of an effect when you're killing a dragon. I don't know if it was just me seeing things, but you'll see in a sec.
Available from any equipment in that slot. The Dragon Riders themselves are a new sort of bit of lore that we're trying to add in. While we're doing the update, we decided.
So I saw a little emote there quickly as he hit the dragon with a bolt. I don't know if that's just me not using the arrows, the bolts he used, but I'm pretty sure I saw a little electric emote there. I could be right, I could be wrong, but is that the gloves? He says he's putting a bit of lore into these, so will they be effective against dragons? Will that make range the best way to kill stuff like green dragons? Yeah, well, we'll have to see.
To add a bit more story to it would be a good thing.
It was a brilliant experience for the animators to have a chance to update such a classic, iconic Runescape.
Okay, so there's the comparison of the two. You can see there clearly that they've gone from a black, really black, to this kind of silvery black, kind of not pure black, but more of a lighter grey black. And it does look pretty decent. I definitely say that they have added a lot of detail into that KBD, and I think it looks pretty cool.
Character, and really kind of make him feel impressive again.
He looks so much better than he did before, so players should get out there now, fight him as soon as they can, and collect their rare drops and have fun.
So he said rare drops then. I don't know if that was me, but I'm pretty sure KBD doesn't have rare drops. Obviously, if they're adding the ornament kits, if they're worth a lot, that could be quite a good drop. And it depends how much these Dragon Rider gloves are. If they end up being 20 mil each or something, you know, that could make it a rare drop. And the only good drop KBD has ever had was a Visage. And I don't know if they're going to add maybe a Dragon Kite Shield as a drop, or these Dragon Riders will be worth a lot. We'll have to see whether it is actually a rare drop. But I'm pretty sure...
There's a bumper edition of Behind...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the end of it now. That's the end of the video. And they are the updates. Okay, so that's it for that video. And I'll be putting up another video today about the live stream and the... when we're going to be doing the giveaway and drop party and stuff. And all about what's going to be happening about that in another video later today. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys.